Why are you still tired even after getting 8 hours of sleep? If you're waking up groggy, dragging yourself through the day, or crashing mid afternoon, it's not just stress, aging, or lack of motivation. There are real fixable reasons why your body might just feel still exhausted, even when you're doing everything right. Hi, I'm Sonia Hollis, a qualified nutritional therapist, and in today's video, we're going to be diving deep into the 7 often overlooked reasons that you might still be tired, even if you're getting enough sleep. We'll cover nutrient deficiencies, sleep disruptors, hormone imbalances, and metabolic issues. I'll share the lab tests that matter, the symptoms you shouldn't ignore, and the supplements that might actually help. And everything that I cover is backed by science and practical experience with clients just like you. If you're new here, welcome. And don't forget to subscribe to our weekly videos on nutrition, energy, and healthy aging. Okay, let's get started. Even if you're eating well or taking a multivitamin, you could still be functionally low in B12 and not even know it. Now, vitamin B12 is crucial for energy metabolism, red blood cell formation, and nerve health and DNA synthesis. So, how your body creates new cells for energy, repair, and brain function. Without enough, your cells can't produce energy efficiently, and your brain and body start to feel it. According to data from the National Institutes of Health, around 3.7% of adults over the age of 60 have clinical B12 deficiency. But when we include those with marginal levels, the number jumps to over 12%. And other studies suggest 10 to 20% may have subclinical or undiagnosed deficiency, depending on the biomarkers used. This means many older adults may have low B12 even if they aren't fully deficient, and standard blood tests may miss it. Common symptoms include persistent fatigue, brain fog, tingling, numbness or balance issues, and low mood or memory lapses. Now, if you're asking your GP for a test, ask for the active B12 test rather than total serum B12 because it gives a clearer picture of what your cells can actually use. Some common causes of low B12 could be age-related drop in stomach acid, medications like metformin or proton pump inhibitors, PPIs, gut absorption issues, and vegetarian or low meat diets. So it's best to choose a quality B12 supplement that uses the active forms, the kind your body can actually use. So this one is an active form used by your nervous system. It's great for supporting brain function, mood, and methylation. And this one is the other active form, primarily used by mitochondria for energy production. Look for a sublingual or liposomal format for better absorption, especially if you're over 50 or dealing with any of the risk factors that I've mentioned. If you're wondering whether your symptoms match up with what I've said already, I walk through the red flags and what to do in this video here, and I'll include this in the description below. You might be technically asleep, but if your blood sugar levels drop too low during the night, your body releases cortisol and adrenaline, helping to bring it back up, which jars you out of a deep sleep without you even knowing it. Now, this is common in people who eat a high carb diet or low protein dinners, skip meals or undereat, or experience insulin resistance or metabolic dysfunction. So how do you know it's happening? Are you waking up between 2 and 4 o'clock in the morning? Are you sweating, have anxiety, or have a racing heart? Or are you craving carbs first thing in the morning? So what can you do to help this? You can add protein and healthy fats to your evening meal, avoid sugary snacks or alcohol before bed, or try a small protein-based bedtime snack if needed. Stabilizing your blood sugar can lead to deeper, more refreshing sleep and fewer energy crashes during the day. So, if sugar cravings are hitting you hard, especially mid morning or late afternoon, this might be part of the puzzle. Now, I go into how to fix these cravings and rebalance your blood sugar in this video here. And again, I'll pop that in the description below. Magnesium is one of the most common nutrient gaps, and it's critical for both sleep quality and energy production. According to the National Institute of Health, nearly 50% of adults don't meet the recommended intake, and it's even higher in older adults. Magnesium plays a key role in melatonin regulation, your sleep hormone, ATP activation. So, every molecule of ATP, your cellular energy currency, must bind to magnesium to be able to be usable. And also, it supports our nervous system, helping us to relax. So, symptoms of deficiency include trouble falling asleep or staying asleep, muscle cramps or twitching, low energy, stress, or overwhelm. Now, choose magnesium glycinate. It's gentle on digestion and delivers glycine, which has calming effects on the brain. Now, this is the form they are often recommend in clinical practice, especially for sleep related fatigue. If you suspect that magnesium might be a missing link for you in your sleep or energy, I break down the warning signs and what to do about it in this video here. Again, just look at the description below. Now, you might be supplementing with vitamin D, but your body still isn't activating it. Vitamin D must be converted into its active form, and that process depends on nutrients like magnesium, zinc, and B vitamins. A deficiency in any of these can block that activation, which means your supplement might not be doing what you think it is. If you're still feeling depleted despite supplementing, ask your doctor to test both 25 hydroxy vitamin D, which is the storage form, and it's what most doctors test for, and 125 dehydroxy vitamin D, which is the active hormone like version your cells actually use to regulate calcium, immune health, and energy. Testing both of these gives a clearer picture of what your body is actually doing with the vitamin D that you're taking. Also, take your vitamin D with fat for better absorption, and ideally combine it with magnesium and vitamin K2 to support that activation process. Also, vitamin D plays a key role in circadian rhythm regulation. So, low levels can impact on how refreshed you are feeling in the morning, even if you are technically getting enough hours sleep. So, if you want to dig into this a little bit further, then check out this video here on why your vitamin D isn't working, even if you're taking it daily. Again, I've included it in the description below. Cortisol, your primary stress hormone, follows a natural daily rhythm. It should be the highest in the morning and lowest at night. But when it's elevated in the evening, it can block melatonin, making it harder to fall into a deep restorative sleep. But here's the thing, your cortisol can be high even if you feel tired. That tired but wide sensation when you're exhausted and you just cannot wind down is one of the clearest signs that your stress response is out of sync. This often comes down to the balance between our two nervous systems. Now, we have the sympathetic nervous system, which keeps you in fight or flight mode. You're alert, reactive, and tense. And then the parasympathetic nervous system, which supports the rest and digest, the state needed for deep recovery and quality sleep. If you're spending your evenings still in sympathetic mode, multitasking, on screens, or mentally spinning, your brain doesn't get the signal to shift into sleep mode. You can test your cortisol rhythm with a saliva or dried urine test, which gives a clearer picture than just a single blood reading. So here's a few things which can help. We've got magnesium again, especially glycinate, which supports both nervous system relaxation and cortisol regulation. Adaptogens, particularly ashwagandha, a root used in traditional Ayurvedic medicine that is now backed by modern research. There have been many clinical trials on KSM-66 ashwagandha, best known for its effects on chronic stress and anxiety. Now, a meta-analysis of randomized controlled trials found that ashwagandha significantly reduced perceived chronic stress and anxiety, especially in people dealing with ongoing or high pressure environments. It's thought to work by supporting your HPA axis, helping your body respond more appropriately to stress signals. If you want a deeper dive into how ashwagandha works and which form is the best to choose, then check out the video that I've included in the description below. And lastly, it's important to have a wind down ritual. So low lights, no screens, gentle movement, and calming breath work like the 4-7-8 method, which has been shown to support the parasympathetic nervous system and improve sleep quality. Sleep apnea is often overlooked, especially in women and older adults. You may sleep 7 to 9 hours per night, but you just feel like you've been hit by a truck because your brain isn't getting enough oxygen during the night. So, some signs to look for are snoring or gasping during sleep, waking up with a dry mouth or headache, or daytime fatigue that just feels heavy and unrelenting. Now, if you suspect this, then just ask your doctor for a home sleep study. The data could be life changing. Many adults over 50 just don't eat enough protein, especially at breakfast. But protein isn't just for muscles. It fuels your mitochondria, the tiny engines in your cells that make energy. Without enough amino acids, you struggle with metabolic repair. You can't produce enough neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin, and you feel sluggish, weak, or mentally dull. So, aim for 25 to 30 grams of protein per meal, starting with breakfast. Include lean meat, eggs, Greek yogurt, or protein powders if needed. And a bonus factor here, protein has a thermic effect, meaning your body burns more calories digesting it, and it helps control cortisol and blood sugar too. And if you're not sure on how much protein you really need or what it does, then this video here can help. Again, look in the description below. So, in summary, if you're still feeling tired after a full night's sleep, something is happening deeper inside and your body is giving you signs. It could be a nutrient deficiency like vitamin B12, magnesium, or vitamin D. A stress imbalance, so think about cortisol or poor blood sugar stability, or an undetected oxygen issue like sleep apnea. But don't guess, get tested. Focus on food quality, blood sugar balance, and protein. And if you're supplementing, choose the right form, dose, and cofactors to get results. Your body wants to feel rested. It's not about more sleep, it's about better functioning systems behind the scenes. So, if you want to dig deeper, all the related videos I mentioned from vitamin B12, magnesium, and protein are included in the description below. So, that's it for now. I hope this has helped. Make sure that you remember to hit that like and subscribe button and also check out the resources below in the description. Okay, take care and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.